The time has come for the lioness to tell her own story. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice. Rastafari.
It was just always, some high vibration, some nice little vibes, make I just feel balance, and Arian just knows that I on the right track. So it wasn't nothing that I did even have to question myself, because it's just the thing that, you feed your mind with pretty much. So me just listening to positive music, it was just never anything that would make I feel say, I do something wrong or, on a good music or anything. I did grateful for hear the music there, as I say, where the whole dancehall thing is, because dancehall is a part of our culture, but
Yeah.
just for see how the young youths them and the artists them how them actually turn this thing here, especially seeing that the youths them heavily influenced by the music, you know. So I did always blast my music, my positive music. When I go out by my mother shop, my stepfather shop, and play the music and live up the place, and it's always a joy.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. King of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. I like himself. Where's rightful ruler? Hey yo! Yeah, hail them high, hail the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill the lion way come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at Ethiopia.
Yes, so I would say around 20, 21, 22 going on there, because as much as I grew up in a Rastafari also, like I remember my godfather, he's a Christian. So we were also within that environment, but we were still very connected and grounded, because when we left there, we go right back to what, it is within our household. So around 21, 22 thereabouts. And I was, fully aware that this is the trad that I wanted to, trad on, because as I mentioned, the levity was within the whole soul, but it was not so strong. So with my curiosity, I was like, I definitely want to learn more. And I mean, the feeling that I get whenever I'm surrounded within that space, growing up within the countryside, nature and all of that, just the natural living. So it was just always something that I know that is within and while I read more, I, listen to a lot of the musics and stuff, it's just like naturally, it's just like, when you're manifesting something, so it just come out more eventually without I even really see it, because I feel like I just wake up yesterday and I'm right here,
Yes.
So yes,
Well, give thanks. And we reasoned before. If you watch the New Year's Roman New Year's special on this channel, I spoke with Empress Tiana and Rasabuki, and we talked about some of the influences growing up with dancehall. How influential growing up was the music. 'Cause you mentioned the music. How influential was dancehall music to the eye? Did you listen to dancehall, or were you straight reggae, Rastafari vibration as a youth, or what? what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
It was mostly like reggae within the early stage, because as I mentioned, within the old soul. So, mommy always have fair radio book on, those type of radio channels and stuff. But I listen to dancehall music, but I'm very, specific with like the type of dancehall music that I listen to, you know. Um, so it will definitely have to be more of like a expression type of thing, like some dance music, like
Yeah.
or a cultural thing,
Yeah.
But with the whole dancehall now, I'm not so tuned into with the dancehall because the level where it's at now, it's not so entertaining. So it's not something that I want to, consume myself with or anything. So I've been just listening to straight reggae ever since, you know.
So when you were in high school, what artists did you like during your high school before you fully re-embraced Rastafari? What artists were your artists when you hear that at a party? Say you're glad to hear that.
Um, Within high school, I not even tell a lie on myself, but you see, that's no, I got in a one little thinking zone for real, cause I didn't really tune into the music so
Okay,
much, during that time. I can just always remember it was just always me looking forward to going to the countryside, and it was just always reggae.
okay.
It was just always reggae during that time, you know.
What high school did you go to, and what reggae artists do you love?
I attend Concordia High School.
Okay,
Um,
and tell me some of the artists now in terms of reggae that moved there as a young, well, as a teenager and then now as a young adult.
Definitely, Bushman,
Okay, yes,
Lutan Fire,
yes.
um, Phantom Major,
Fontan Moja.
yeah, Moja, yes, and Luciano for sure. I'm
Yes,
so grateful that I actually get to see that I perform in person live. Chronics,
yes.
definitely one of them. I can see. Yeah,
How
Sizzler is,
old was the I? Oh, well, continue and then I'll ask. Continue. You're saying another artist.
yes, Sizzler is definitely
Yeah.
one of them I can actually remember.
Okay. Um, how old was the I when the Chronics and the whole reggae revival bust onto the scene?
Um, Around 16, 15, 14. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And did that capture the eye? Like how I know in America it was a whole vibration. Living in Jamaica, because one of the things, Dottie Bookman, who coined the term reggae revival, is one of my close brethren. And one of the things he's very clear is that when they used the term reggae revival, it was a revival of reggae in Jamaica among the young people, and not necessarily meant, because we know reggae is big international, but a lot of young people in Jamaica were not really listening to reggae like that. Dancehall had been dominant. So, as a young teenager at that time, how did that reggae revival period with Chronix and Protege, Kabaka, Janna, and all of these artists rising, how did that impact the eye?
It was just always, some high vibration, some nice little vibes, make I just feel balance,
Mhm.
and Arian just knows that I they on the right track. So it wasn't nothing that I did even have to question myself, because it's just the thing that, you feed your mind with pretty much. So me just listening to positive music, it was just never anything that would make I feel say, I do something wrong or, on a good music or anything. I did grateful grateful for hear the music there, as I say, you know, where the whole dancehall thing is, because dancehall is a part of our culture, but
Yeah.
just for see how the young youths them and the artists them, how them actually turn this thing here, you know, especially seeing that the youths them heavily influenced by the music, you know. So I did always blast my music, my positive music. Yes, when I go out by my mother shop, my stepfather shop, and play the music and live up the place, and it's always a joy, you know.
Give
So,
thanks. Give thanks. So, um, you know, I grew up with dancehall and in the 90s, you know, I think the greatest period of dancehall music. And you know, I'm very out of touch. I feel old now when I hear even some of the name them call, 'cause I don't even know who. And I used to be, you know, I'm not a casual dancehall fan. You know what I mean? When I was, because I used to play sound and be a part of a sound system. So buy records, you know, go at airport, collect dub plates. You know what I mean? I was deep into the culture that way. But now I'm hearing these names. Can you give us some of the names of you know the artists of today that your peers would be familiar with for some of my older audience? And you know, because we old and enough of we think we are youth and we're young, but we're far from it. Give us some of the names of some of the artists that are hot right now among your age group in Jamaica.
so for the males, we have what Skibby Bang, you
Yes,
have
heard that.
Skang,
I've heard that name.
you have Craft,
I've heard that name.
um, you have Chronic Law,
Yes, I know Chronic Law. Yeah.
Popcorn, you know,
Okay.
um,
Doing all right so far.
yeah, with like the females now, you will have like Jada Kingdom, you have like
Yeah.
Spice, you will
Okay.
have like Shensia, you will have um Stark Ashley.
Don't know that one.
And yeah, just a few I can actually remember.
And you're saying there was never any temptation to follow any of these artists because I know a lot of their content is very extreme.
No, that's a freedom life, you know. I get my own life to live, you know. So I do what's best for I, you know. I know what I want, so I can't get influenced. I more get influenced by good things if that's the case. But with the negative thing, no, I can't shut on that part. You know what? Why they're doing that, you know?
Okay.
Iron Vice. Well, this is about more than just having a nice time. Some man only want to make love to you in a night time. Well, I've been wanting to tell you for so long that you're divine. I've just been waiting for the right time. Watch the light shine. This love I'm sending, it's never ending. I love you day and night. Ah, girl. There's no pretending, both our hearts need mending. I pray we make things right. Ah, girl. I know how you feel inside. Visions of yourself as a beautiful bride. And the way you feel you can't hide. Don't try, come off your pumps and pride. I spent some time a womanize, wasting time until I realize that a man should serve the most high with a woman. That's why we have you side by side. This love I'm sending is never ending. I love you day and night. Ah, yeah. There's no pretending, both our hearts need mending. I pray we'll make things right. Ah, yeah. I know about the tears you shed, heart get hurt by the words he said. Found out that you were misled, found out he had another girl in bed. That's the way he was born and bred. Old gallus, cock up the gal them legs. Out a road I use the wrong head. Now the baby born and confusion spread. This love I'm sending, it's never ending. I love you day and night. Ah, girl. There's no pretending, games he play. Call at night, then him gone by day. And I know about the game she play. Ungo get calls when our bills we get pay. Never know they were hurt the same way. Ancestors caught and sold as slaves. And them woulda roll in their grave to see how we treat each other in these days.